Lonely Uncle, episode 2. Who would have thought? Here we are. Second episode. Mad love, by the way, for you people that are shouting out the podcast. I really appreciate it. It's kind of surprising, actually. But, if you liked it and you told me, I really do. I'm feeling you. And if you don't like it, there's no reason to tell me because we're going to keep on doing this. So that's what's up. Got some sponsors. Word got out. Sponsors. Got to pay the bills. So, very first sponsor, the Lonely Uncle podcast is Magnums. Hey, fellas, you need that quick hitter? You need to show your people what's up? Why don't you get that Magnum? You need to get that Magnum. Basically to protect yourself. And I'm not talking about the pistol or the gun. You know what I'm talking about. Make sure you get those Magnums. Make sure you're safe out there. Our second sponsor is actually goes in with our first sponsor when it comes down to it. Bandy rubber bands. Hey fellas, did you get that Magnum? Did you kind of overcompensate? You need to get some Bandy rubber bands to complement those Magnums, because we know that you didn't necessarily need them in the first place. So you got to get them. You got to get those Bandy rubber bands. You got to be able to make sure it fits. You got to be able to do your thing. So complement your Magnums with Bandy rubber bands. Catch about a hitter near you. Hey, guess what, guys? It's time for episode 2. I like it. Ooh, gosh, I love that joint. That's a good intro right there. Just thinking about it. You know, like when this thing gets up to 3 million views and people are like listening to all the episodes and going back and watching them all because I'm blown up, baby, I'm going to have to go back and take care of copyright issues. Like I can just see one of these bands like, man, he's benefiting off of us. We need to lawyer up. And then I'll have to lawyer up. So I can see myself, which wouldn't be a bad thing, in a few weeks, having to go back to back episodes and edit out the music because of the fact that, I made it big and it's copyrighted. You got to give people their due. So I'd have to go and give them royalties or something, I guess. But I love that. So, but like I was saying before, a lot of love, and I really appreciate you guys coming out there, because, man, this has been a tough couple weeks if you've been paying attention to the news. And I think there's a need, and people, it's just not about this podcast, but I think people need a good way to just kind of release and just kind of like just relax and get their mind off stuff. So, maybe I can give you a couple hitters here and get your mind off that stuff and talk about a few things, which I do have on my chest. And I want to try to give out. This is one thing. Okay, I'm going to get right into it. Okay, everybody knows Lonely Uncle is single. That's my name. And I am who I am because I'm a lonely uncle. Okay? Don't have a girl. Don't have a guy. It's 2018. Can, like whatever you want to. But I'm Lonely Uncle. That's why I'm here making this podcast. And this is just the result of me. This is how I view the world, and you are tuning in. So something's working, right? So recently met up with a girl, liked her. She had a boyfriend, right? Okay, that's typical because I'm older. Awesome. So I met her in a group of friends, okay, and then she dropped I came over there like, hey, tell me what your interests are, who you be with, things that make you smile, what numbers to dial. That's my game. That's when I spit game, and I'm feeling good about it, right? And then, of course, immediately comes back at it. And I do like this when girls do this. I do when you come out and say, I have a boyfriend. Or you drop the insinuation or you drop the hint. So I'm just like, okay. Been here before. I know exactly how to act. I know how to act when it comes down to this. So we get to chatting. And like I said, it was in a group setting with friends. And I just love, she looks at me, she said, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of my boyfriend. And I was like, that's awesome. And she said, he has a beard like you. Okay. And he has, he doesn't have, my hair's pretty long right now. I'm bunning it up. But so kind of felt, that me and her boyfriend have a lot in common. Because we have a beard. And I have long hair. Okay? So, fast forward a couple weeks later. Okay? We're out. Same group of friends. She brings her boyfriend. Let me just tell you. The only thing that we did have in common was the fact that we had facial hair. Because I had nothing. And I mean this. Nothing in common with this dude. And I wasn't trying to hate. Because I'm at the age where I just accept, that most fly girls are going to have a man. Or they're going to be in between, their third and fourth divorce. Which is a good place to be, baby. Not hating. It's Lonely Uncle here. Remember where this is coming from. So, yeah. So, I'm talking, and this is I was talking to this dude. And his girl was just like, trying to talk him up. And I couldn't have been more bored. Uninteresting. Worst person ever as far as be entertaining in some sense. Or just humor me in conversation or whatever. But I'm so sick of meeting people. And it doesn't have to do with like a boyfriend and a girlfriend and me trying to find love. I'm so sick of people coming to me and telling me, oh, you're going to love this dude. And meeting that person and them being the absolute worst. Couldn't be on the more opposite ends. They're lame. Uninteresting. I'm bored already. And then I start judging her. Because I'm like, that is who you roll with. And that's who you find interesting. And I'm pretty sure he's sweet. I'm pretty sure he's caring. And he supports her in every single way. But I'm just so sick of that. So when someone tells me that you need to meet this person, I'm just like, that I'm totally convinced. They're not one time. Because they'll sit there and say, oh, my boyfriend, you would get along with him because you remind me of him. No. There's only one of this baby. There's only one. Okay? So don't be putting that on me. Trying to put me in that same category. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Not feeling it. So I'm so sick of that, man. Gosh, I start getting suspicious when people drop that, man. You'll love this dude. Y'all will be best friends. It's never happened where I hit it off with somebody that when somebody else tells me that. I'm always like, your judgment or your perception of people or your whatever is the worst. And then I'm like, all right, so I'm not even interested in that girl anymore. That's how that is. Ruin that. But she don't care because she's happy with that dude. And this is another thing. When you meet Jay Rich and you're out in public, I bring it energy, right? Bring it energy. Because I'm excited. I love life. I love getting out. I love meeting people. I love doing this podcast. I love you. That's right. I love you. Thanks for listening. But another pet peeve is when people say, and they think they're so funny when they say this. And it happens all the time. They look at me and I might say something. I got to bring a high energy to the group. And they say, hey man, I want whatever you're on. Talking about me. Guess what? guess what? Don't do drugs. I don't do them. And people do this all the time. They're like, man, what is he on? And what blows my mind is people laugh at it. They're like, oh yeah. This is 100% natural energy, baby, that I bring into the arena. You know? I'm like Marky Mark on Good Vibrations. No need for speed, I'm enter. You know? I.e. my body's healthy. My rhymes make me wealthy. And the Funky Bunch helps me. You know? So, people that get a laugh off that, I'm just like, so lame, man. That's just a couple of my pet peeves, you know, that I'm thinking about. It's all good, baby. So I hope you have an amazing week. And hey, once you go out there and be original. Go hug someone too. We need more of that in this world. Just hug somebody. Peace!